Hey there! So I just wanted to do a little bit of an update now that you've seen how I planned that week. So still back, still in this traveler's notebook. It's picking up some scuffs and stuff. It's just adding to the beauty of it, really. And I have switched my pen. I was thinking that I was going to be using a Coletto, but I forgot how much I like the pencil part of this, and so I'm back to using my Style Fit because it has the eraser accessory that's actually built into the pen, as well as the pencil inside. And I just have a couple of inks, but really the only ink I've been using is this Signo brown ink, and the Signo inks are really nice. I'm also using this black Jetstream ink because I want to use it up, but it's not mainly for my spreads, it's just for my creative writing in my moleskin insert that's in here. Oh shoot, I just did that. Oh well. It'll be fine. So once we get in here, I did add some personalization to the pocket. I added this picture of my husband, our cat, and our puppy. Cat's name is Zelda, puppy's name Evie. I had my grocery list, or my Target list rather, and it was semi-successful. This is my actual planner insert. I think I want to come up with some sort of dashboard slash post-it note hub thing, because this isn't a pretty way to put post-its, is it? No, not at all. And also I'm feeling there is some wear on the spine of my insert that I kind of want to rectify. I don't know if a dashboard insert will actually help with that, or if I just need to somehow sort of bolster the strength of this with washi or something, so I'll be working on that. I also put in a year at a glance, labeled it upcoming junk, and this is where I'm going to put my upcoming dates and such. I don't know how long this insert will actually last, but I am liking the system so far. However, one of the things I didn't do at the time was actually label like holidays and that sort of thing on here. So I am going to go ahead and do that now. And I'll just flash forward to doing that. Okay, so here we are in the back of my planning insert, and this is just where I do my pen tests. And I have my fully stamped out sheet of the Recollections monthly set of stamps that I did in a review video, which I'll link over here. And I'm primarily testing out two inks. One is the VersaFine and the other is the VersaMagic. They're both pigment inks, so they sit on top of the paper, but the VersaFine is just really fine and really pigmented, and that's wonderful for getting like the really sharp details. However, it bleeds like a mofo, as you can see. So we had to go with the Versa Magic, which is the chalk based or chalk type, and I'm using this fancy pinata to denote my birthday because I like pinatas. And I just used a yellow ink to try and match the spread, but all I succeeded in doing was turning a fireworks stamp that I use on the 4th into something more like a daffodil stamp. But that's okay, because I cover it up. And then I also switch out my stamps here and put this birthday cake on someone's birthday. And I know my method of cleaning stamps isn't so great, but I wanted to do this quickly. And then I go back to a darker color, this one's Aegean Blue, to do another 4th of July stamp that came in that very same set. And then I go over the fireworks one more time in that same chalky blue color. And I highly recommend this set if you want to purchase any stamps at all. Okay, so this is how my weekly setup looked. I used the notes section mainly for video notes. I didn't track things, and I did kind of stick with my lipstick of the day, but I didn't do one on Sunday because I woke up at 7 o'clock on Sunday, or no, 4 p.m. and then I've just been not doing much. Really, this is kind of an eye-opening spread because I'm tracking things like what time I go to bed, what time I wake up, and this is all very enlightening, and it makes me look very, very bad. So I know where I need to improve. Also tracking my food and stuff. I'm eating like what a 12-year-old kid thinks adults are able to eat, so like all the junk food and all the candy they've been deprived of, and that's no good for an adult, so I need to fix that for sure. Here is another little spread I added, which is beauty samples in junk to try or kill. I used to subscribe to the Sephora Playbox, and though I don't wear a lot of makeup, I sure do like looking at the pretty packaging and imagining myself wearing all the pretty makeup. So I figured I need to kill it in part of my efforts to declutter for One Book July. It not only applies to stationery stuff, but it can apply to cosmetics as well. So I've already put some stuff to the test, and I've already thrown some stuff away because it just didn't work. Like this leave-in mask by Verb. I mean, it made my hair soft, but it was like super greasy buildup, and I didn't even use a lot. This is next week's spread, which I'm still messing around with. I'm not sure if it's going to be columned or if it's going to be like the 4 squares or what's going to go on. But I wanted to do like a Declaration of Independence sort of theme. We'll see how that goes. And then I have not really added anything else to it, but I did add like an academic calendar section that I still have to fill in because I have to pick my hours for fall semester here next week, I believe, and I need to look at what my schedule will look like for the fall before I agree to whatever hours, so I need to do that probably tonight. I've also added this, which is wish lists. I just have, that was very loud, sorry. I just have stuff that I wanted to buy, and to be honest, this is all stuff I would probably have purchased, well, except for the Kate Spade bag, because that's like $500, but these are all things I would probably have already purchased, especially the jet pens order, because I would have thought, you know, it's my birthday month, I should splurge. And I could easily create a $25 or less, or over order to get these items. And jet pens is so dangerous for me because they ship in like a day, and I usually get it within 2, so it's usually my weakness, but I've been good. And this is just some pen tests that I've been doing because I want to use the Tombos, and I want to use my brush pens, and these are all these Style Unifit Signo inks and Pilot inks for my Coletto. These are the ones I have left over anyways. So that brings us to the wallet insert, which I'm actually using as a wallet. And that's been working out really well. I'm going to flip through that. This is my watercolor section. I've really only had the opportunity to sketch out and paint one thing, which is this Sing. It's like a little bus stop Sing. I don't know, I used to take the bus like all the time, especially when I was still in community college, because I didn't have a car or anything like that, or even know how to drive until very recently. And I don't know, sometimes when we look back on things, they're a lot more romantic than we remember. And I remember absolutely hating the bus, but there were certain periods where it was really enjoyable, like when it was raining and you came prepared with like an umbrella. It was nice to kind of traipse around in puddles and everything and just like the weather when everyone else is kind of suffering. Or not suffering, but they're just like not happy with it. That's how I felt walking around in my Doc Martens and umbrella when I was still taking the bus. But this isn't me, this is just some person who wears a coat that I would like, and the shirt and cardigan combo from Ferris Bueller's Day Off, because yes, I have no inspiration. And yeah, some more unused paper, but it's really convenient to just pull those out. And I've added some stickers in here, not that I've used them just yet, but I figured I can use these in my diary section or my journal section because it's for me. I bought these because I thought they were cute and I would like to see them, so I'll get to doing that. They're just some Midori stickers that Jet Pens has, and they're really tiny and cute and clear. And also catching the light, something awful. And then I just have some more stickers I found at Jet Pens. This is all makeup stuff, and then this one is all trendy clothes stuff. So, you know, pretty things. And I just keep that in there. My journal is working out really well. I've actually been doing it, not every day because I don't think there's enough to talk about every day, but whenever I get the inspiration. And I'm also actually using my Ollie Eclipse, which I bought last year and haven't really touched since. So that's pretty awesome. I bought the metallic set about a year ago, and I'm actually using them a lot because I'm taking this everywhere, so I don't want everyone to have access to my journal when, say, I'm meeting someone for a tutoring session or I go into Target to pay for something. So that's why it's cordoned off with that little Ollie clip. But I'll just flip through it. Like I said, I did personalize it a little bit. I have these pictures of my babies. This is my cat, the pup, and my husband. And I put them in some frames. And then, like I said, I really want to use those Tombos, but man, I just cannot get with it. And here I was doodling with some of those opaque pens. And here I was working on hands and arms, manos y brazos, and talking about that. And then here was Saturday, where I took my dog for a walk super early in the morning, and we found this like morning glory, I think. And then also I've been obsessing over chic sparrows. And like I said, if I was not in a no spend that I'm rigorously sticking to, I would have the chic sparrow already purchased on its way to me, but I've been good. And also my sketch paper isn't good for watercolor. This was one of these brush pens, and I just used a water brush to kind of make it bleed a little, and I like the effect. And then this was one of the pens that I've also talked about on my channel, the Precise V, and I do really like the effect. It's just, this paper isn't the best for it, but that's okay. And I added a pocket, because why not? Although I haven't actually put anything in the pocket. And here's another underutilized, but now total utilitarian Ollie clip. This one's a nice gold, and it just marks off my creative writing crap. And in this pocket I had a Midori sized pocket that I kind of cut down. I think this was the regular size, and I shortened it when I was going to put it in my A6 Foxy Fix, which I regret now, but it's working out. I also want to use these, which I don't use, so that's why they're in here. Have some notepad paper that's really cute, a pocket just in case I need one, because I also bought those from Michael's a while ago and haven't used it, and then just a coupon for some flea stuff, so if I'm in the vicinity of my dogs, that I can use it, because this is going with me everywhere. So that's my setup for now. I'm definitely going to work on some stuff and add some new stuff, and I'll keep you posted on that. But so far, I think my One Book July is going really, really well, and I hope yours is too. Leave a comment below if you have any tips or suggestions, or if you just want to talk about what you're doing. I would like to see that too. So thank you again for tuning in. Bye!